Here's in our big story right now at 6:30 here on UTV 44. A former soccer player who lives in Mobile is suing the NCAA. Before she even enrolled at Samford University in Birmingham, Mary Wells had a history of concussions. She went on to play soccer for 2 years at Samford. Well, this lawsuit alleges the NCAA didn't do enough to educate her and other athletes on the dangers of concussions. Local 15's Christian Jennings joins us now. Christian, the lawsuit claims Wells still has medical issues today.
That's right, Greg. Wells tells me she still suffers from chronic migraines, which often are triggered by bright lights and loud noises. The attorneys representing Wells say they're in contact with dozens of other former college athletes in our area, many of them football players who are also interested in taking legal action. Some of them suffer from depression, even dementia.
Soccer was really my passion.
Mary Shelton Wells is 23 years old. She never thought that at such a young age she'd be through with the sport she loves. But a brain injury she suffered in May of 2010 while playing at Samford University ended her soccer career.
Went up for a header. We were playing Mississippi State in the spring and hit head-to-head with one of the players. Took me about 1.5 years to recover from that one.
She even saw a sports concussion specialist in Michigan.
Right afterwards, of course, really bad headaches, really sensitive to light.
Wells was medically disqualified from playing, but this wasn't her first concussion.
I had 2 concussions in high school. One was my sophomore year.
Now she's filing suit against the NCAA. Attorney Brad Kittrell says the governing body of college sports didn't educate Wells on the dangers of continuing to play soccer, considering her history of concussions.
The NCAA has for years known about the risk of concussions, whether it's football related or any sport, and they've conducted, had access to, and have funded studies. They've been in a position to protect the student athletes from injuries like concussions and to educate, and they haven't done that.
He says Wells wouldn't have played college soccer had she known the suppressed facts about concussions.
We didn't understand, that, okay, every concussion you get, it takes less impact to get your next one. And I would love for there to be education in place and for there to be protocols and whatnot in place so that other athletes that are into college play or even younger don't have to go through what I went through.
In August of 2010, the NCAA adopted legislation requiring each member institution to have a concussion management plan in place. But that didn't exist when Wells played. The NFL recently settled a class action lawsuit for $765 million, which provided compensation to former NFL players coping with the long-term effects of concussions. Local 15 contacted the NCAA yesterday for comment. We still haven't heard a response. Greg?